What is up, guys? Drone Poison coming back at you again for a long overdue one. This one is going to be about the Orca 5 from Exen Design. This review has been way overdue. Some of that's been due to my fault and just really wanted to thoroughly test this frame because my first experience with it wasn't good. I was really excited about the frame, had really good positive feedback from the company and other people that were online. And they were basically saying that this thing was tough, good for bandos. And I took it out one day to the pipe racks that I normally fly, and I managed to basically destroy the Orca in like 4 packs, which was a little heartbreaking. During a reverse split S, I hit the pipe rack and just destroyed the rear end of it. So this was the point of failure right here. The rear end ended up pulling through, and when those standoffs came out, they actually broke the mid plate rear plate as well, and so the antenna was completely hanging and the whole end of the rear end of the quad was messed up. So this is what they actually look like. They're 2mm plate with the countersunk, and it was really thinned out here. So there was a couple other issues on the front plate on the bottom. These big cutouts, you can, I don't know if you can see or not, but right here there's some stress cracks where it was already starting to crack. And then also on the rear plate right here ended up with these big cutouts here, and this was another area that was of concern where it was getting cracked. This is a new plate, so you can't see it on here so much so. But yeah, I reached out and I asked Dallas if it'd be a way to basically remove these or make them smaller, all these cutouts, make them a little bit smaller, and also go to a 2.5mm top plate, mid plate, and a 3mm bottom plate. I know that's not a popular thing amongst the people that were already flying it because they really like that light variant. So he actually went ahead and redesigned the plates, and what he came up with was he removed the countersunk. He put a little bit more meat around the actual screws and removed that countersunk, so there's a lot more meat around this screw. And then on these plates, he actually really reduced the size of these guys right here, right? He reduced it. He reduced all the hole sizes, if you can see that side by side. So that was a huge improvement in durability there. On this bottom plate, you can see the difference in the bottom plate, the hole sizes, and also these big massive cutouts here were reduced. And so that just basically got rid of that weak spot in there. Like it was right here. So that's no longer an issue. It's all solid through there. I got the 2.5mm top plate, 2.5mm mid plate, and a 3mm bottom plate. This is like the Drone Poison variant of the quad. He's not selling this as is like this. He is selling a 2mm top plate, 2.5mm mid plate, which he did increase, and a 2.5mm bottom plate. So they have the new designs and the new strength improvements and the new top plate without the countersunk, but it's kind of still on that light category. For me, I am really liking the 2.5, 2.5, and 3mm combo. If that's something you guys would be interested in, just drop a comment down below, because Dallas is looking at these things and he wants to know what people really want. You know, I know there's kind of like 2 camps out there. You know, there's people that like it really light and people that like it really durable. And then there's that middle grade, you know, where they want, you know, durability and light. So for me, I will take durability all day long, and that is what I have here. I have a very, very durable quad that I have been bashing on, and this is my exact setup, and it flies amazing. It flies very nimble, very locked, and this frame has great resonance. You can actually tune a really hot tune on this thing because it has such low frame resonance. It has good rear impact. I like to do a lot of Matties. I like to do a lot of reverse split S's, and I spent one day just hammering this thing into the side of a building repetitively, like 20, 30 times into the side of a building, not intentionally, just trying to do a certain trick. Does that count? Oh. Oh. Almost. Oh! Oh! I wanted a baddie flip into you right now, but I was afraid I'd hit you.
Let me get out of your way. Cinder. Oh.
Oh, damn. It has held up incredibly. The only thing I've managed to break so far is one arm. It's around here somewhere. And it was this arm right here. I managed to break it right here at the screws, right where the edge of the motor mounts, and it bent like so. And was still able to fly back, but I definitely noticed something was off. And I guess when I reached out and told Dallas about it, he said that this was like the first arm that he's ever had confirmed to be broken. You want your stuff tested, send it to me. I'll put it through the test anyways. Say this thing is phenomenal. The camera plate, I was having issues with my other frame where the camera plates were caving in, and this one, it just takes it. So I've had a lot of frontal impacts. You can see the hits, you know, and it just has been taking it. Everything's still true up here. The arms sit completely freaking level. Like there's no give, there's no sag in the arms over time. I have managed to chip away at this plate some, even though it's 3 mil. I'm, you know, pretty hard on stuff, honestly. Like I've been told that I push pretty hard by, you know, a pretty well-known professional pilot that has been flying with me lately. I have been enjoying the Orca so much so that I've decided to go ahead and build 2 more. So I've got this Black Widow variant, the blacked out with the red. Yeah, she's sexy. And I also have like the Superman variant. It's gonna have red inserts. Yeah, it's gonna have like the red inserts, you know, in here. And then the red TPU to match. So it'll have all the good little pretty red and blue theme like that, you know. But yeah, anyways, the frame, I can't say enough good things. It's super easy to put together. You can put together the frame in like less than 10 minutes. I am gonna release a video on that, on how fast it is. It's a super simple frame. I've really been enjoying the Volador for quite a while, but now I'm moving over to the Orca, and the Volador is a very technical frame to put together. It's very complicated, but it's very durable. I have broken a lot of arms and I've caved a lot of camera plates on it, but other than that, like that thing has been super solid. It's just this Orca has been like hard to beat. You know, I've literally been bashing on this thing and it just keeps taking the abuse. I can give you guys a quick little weigh in. So without all the TPU, we'll leave this TPU in here. We'll leave that in. So what we've got with my variant is 157. So if that's something you guys can live with, 157 for straight durability, there's all kinds of different TPU variants that you can put on it. He has a ton of printables, STL files on printables that are awesome files. He's done all the work for you basically. And Dallas has been great. He's actually worked with me and he actually designed these for me, and also a little stubby antenna for the FlyFishrc RC antenna. And I modded RX holder that will hold the RX on the standoffs here. Basically, it goes in on these standoffs right here in the middle, and that wraps around and holds it. Everything works good. Then I also did a little mod on his capacitor deal where it could hold a FlyFishrc beeper as well. So yeah, that just goes on these standoffs here, slides down, And you can either do it this way upside down, and then you can flip it up, and then I just keep it elevated a little bit off the plate, run my MkII cable under here, and then my FlyFishrc, my buzzer, and all that good, my cap. So yeah, that's pretty much the overview of the Orca frame. Like I'm saying, if you guys really are looking for a heavy hitting frame, this is it, guys. Go out and grab yourselves one at Exen Designs. And man, like if you guys really think the 3mm is your cup of tea, and the 2.5, just leave a comment down below stating that you guys want the DP version, or that you guys like the DP version. Just give Dallas some feedback on it, because you know, my thought is if he doesn't want to sell the plates and the top plate, then maybe he'll let me sell them. I can buy some frames from him, the DP version, and sell them, because I really, really do enjoy this frame. And I don't just say that lightly. I mean, most guys that know me, they know when I'm talking about me really liking something, I'm very passionate about it, because I've tested it. And I have tested this frame. I have abused this frame. It took me a long time for me to come out with this review, just because I wanted to be certain that this is something that was solid, because in the beginning, you know, it wasn't there. Now it's just holding up. So I'm very proud to say that this frame I do recommend going out and grabbing. I would hope that he would sell a light version and then sell those as an extra or something, or you know, a different version, just a heavy, you know, version, thick version, whatever, drone poison version. I don't care what they call it. But also, guys, I did say that I was going to do a frame giveaway, and this frame is the FlyFishrc 55 that is going to be given away. And so when you leave your comments down below, you've got to say if you want the thick girl or the regular variant, and also comment that you want the free frame. I'm going to give this away in a week's time. So if you guys leave a comment that you want the 55, and also what type of variant you would like, a lightweight, thin bottom plate 2.5 and a 2mm top and a 2.5 mid, or if you want 2.5, 2.5, and a 3. I hope somebody takes this thing home and freaking abuses it and has some fun with it. I built it, and when I ordered it, I just thought the camera plates were going to be a little thicker, and they unfortunately were not. So I didn't even want to build it. I know it's a great frame. It's not like your heavy basher frame, but it's a lightweight, super lightweight frame for 5.5-inch props, and you can go out and have some freaking fun with it. It's a great looking frame, and it's not used. It's just built and sat. So leave a comment if you guys would like the frame, and also leave a comment for what type of plates you want. And I hope you guys stay fly, keep it in the sky. Drone Poison out.